Hello and welcome to my 7th Java programming tutorial. Today we're going to do something a little bit more interesting. Recently and through our tutorials everything was pretty boring and like you fall asleep and stuff. Now this time we're going to have a little bit of fun with a little bit more logical and makes you think sort of programming. We're going to do loop control, okay? Now, loops. Okay, in Java, normally we usually want to repeat something. Okay, like you want to repeat adding 1 to 10. Okay, you want to keep repeating something. So we're really lucky that we have such a powerful tool that Java spent so much time to make loops for us, and so we can repeat things. So loops are very important, and you really need to know. You currently think that, oh damn, loops are useless, I'll never use this crap. But really, you're gonna use it. Trust me. Okay? So, let's start with the while loop. Okay? Okay, just to point this out, I'm gonna do these presentations of these loops, and then I'll make another video of me coding for each specific loop. Okay? The while loop, the for loop. Okay? We're first gonna discuss the while loop. So I'm going to make individual videos of them and giving you examples and multiple examples on while loops. This is just like theory and gives you background knowledge and makes you even like stronger knowledge of loops because they're so important. Okay? So the while loop basically allows you to loop through like a certain amount of code as much as you want. Okay? It has to first meet a certain requirement to actually run, okay? So it has to meet like a requirement to actually run. If it does not meet that requirement, it will just skip over that block of code. It has to meet that requirement, and if it does, it will keep looping until it does not. Okay, so here is an example. We have while, okay, x is smaller than 20. Okay, while, you put while, okay, you want this to be a while loop. While, type while, and then put parameters, or what do you call that, brackets around your requirement. So I say, okay, x has to be equal, is smaller than 20. Okay, so x is smaller than 20, right? Okay, so let's execute the code. System out print line number plus x. So print out number plus, okay, x is 1. Okay, for example, x is 1. Number, okay, 1. Okay, it'll just show number and a 1. X plus plus. I've never mentioned what x plus plus means. What x plus plus means is x plus 1. Okay, x equals x plus 1. So now x is 2. Okay, 2, is it smaller than 20? Yes. System out print line number and then 2. Okay, is x and then x plus plus. Okay, x is now 3. Okay, 3, is it smaller than 20? Yes. Do that. Print that. Okay, now let's get to 20. Is 20 smaller than 20? No, it's actually not bigger than 20. Okay, so skip over that block of code and end the whole program. Okay, so while okay, if it does not meet the requirement, skip over. If it does not, then continue that code. So basically what while loops were made for is, okay, x is smaller than 20. We want to run this for 19 times. Okay, we want to run this code for 19 times because x 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 8 9. Now, okay, skip to 19. X is smaller than 19. Okay, but x won't be smaller than 20, so we'll run it 19 times. So while loops are used, so we want to loop it 10 times. X is smaller than 11. Okay, but what we can do is x is smaller or equal to 10. That means that we can add 10 and everything would be easier to read. Okay, let's do the for loop. A for loop is basically like is more efficient way to loop through a certain amount of times. Okay, there's these wars on like while loop vs for loop. I might make that video actually. Okay, so some people do that and I will make that. So for loop does sort of the same thing, but not really. Okay, so you type for and then you do your brackets. Okay, so int x equals 10. Remember that we we did that a long time ago, declaring variables, initializing them. Yeah, int x equals 10. We create a new variable called x and we set it to 10. Okay? So if x is smaller than 20, okay? X equals x plus 1. It'll print out that. Okay? So basically what happens is int x equals 10. Okay, it declares it. Then if this part is just like the while loop, it tests for is x smaller than 20. If it isn't, skip over the loop. Okay, next we do x equals plus plus. Okay, so if x is smaller than 20, we plus it. We add 1 to it. Okay, we run system out print value of x. The output will be exactly the same as the for loop. Okay, and yeah, I rushed through that tutorial, but I will make tutorials on individual loops, and I hope you learned something. And please click that like button, slap it with your face, and also slap your face on that subscribe button. So see you guys next time.